Thank you for watching Ebony Ladies in the DR. I'm your host, Bridget. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Gracias por mirar. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. Today, guys, what I'm talking about, a subscriber reached out to me in the middle of the night, y'all. Like, I don't sleep. I sleep. Okay, but they wanted a recommendation for a contractor, right? For this specific thing. And so I said, I don't have anyone that I could recommend. So then I got a long text message back saying, oh, I thought, and it was caps. Oh, I thought since you had been here 6.5 years that you would know somebody, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then went on to say, if you don't want to share information, I understand. Okay, look, let me tell y'all something about me. I know a whole bunch of contractors. I know I have done business in every arena here in Punta Cana because I own a home and things have gone wrong. Things have needed to be repaired. I've had a business, still have one, and I reach out and need people. But let me tell you what I don't do is I don't share information of people that I don't recommend. Okay, so that's another thing that you have to understand. I don't recommend people that are going to be late. I don't recommend people that are going to cheat you out of your money. I don't recommend people that do a half-ass job. I don't recommend people that lie. So I know a whole bunch of people. And if you just need a phone number of a contractor who does this so that you can be mad at me later, then I can just warn you ahead of time. I can say, oh yeah, let me give you this number. He's not gonna show up on time, or she gonna lie, or she might steal your jewelry. So do you want me to still recommend those people to you? So that's something that you all have to be specific when you ask. Because, and I don't feel like I should have to give a whole lot of explanation if I say, no, I don't have anybody I can recommend. That is not saying I don't know anybody that does that. It's not saying that I'm trying to hide and keep the information, because who doesn't want to share a good contractor? You know, I'm all for spreading it around. So if somebody that is a legitimate business person that's doing a great job, you know, I'm going to be the first person to share their information. Everybody that has ever reached out to me for a recommendation for someone, electrician. Love my electrician. His prices have gone up over the 6 years, but I love my electrician because he is going to show up on time. He knows his business. He's going to do exactly what he is there to do. He knows what he's doing. Somebody asked me for a pool man. Absolutely. Benjamin La Romana is my guy. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. He's going to communicate with you the whole time. You asked me for a screen man. I think everybody that's watched my episode that has moved here and needed screens has used our screen guy. He knows his business. He is on top of it. Now, on time, tardiness, punctuality, that's another thing. But prices, very good. Reliable, good job, all of that. Punctuality, okay? Our shutter company, who installed the shutters. So guys, when you are asking me for recommendations, I'm only going to recommend people that I would use again, because I have had so many run-ins with different people who, and I think now at this point, especially in Punta Cana, and there's so many expats, so many people moving here, and so many people need handyman services and different contractors, that if somebody gives you a phone number and you contact them, they're going to say yes to absolutely everything that you need done in your house. Because one thing about Dominicans, they are not going to let $1 slip through their finger. So if you ask them something that you need done, they're going to say they know how to do it. Because what are they going to do? They're going to find somebody else, pay them less than what you're offering so that they can make some money from it. So now you don't really know who you're getting. You don't know who's going to show up. You don't know what their qualifications are. You don't know anything. All they do is somebody gave you a phone number and they done pass it on and on, and subcontracted the job out about 10 times so that they can make a referral fee, basically. So when you are reaching out to other people and asking for recommendations, don't just ask for, would you use them again? Ask some questions. Did they do a good job? Don't just say, oh yeah, this person is a contractor. Because me and Devlin, we put notes in our phones. If somebody did a bad job, we don't delete them out. We make sure to say, never use again. We put them in there. Devlin put an X by their name, thumbs down. We do all of that. So then that way, if you reach out to me for a contractor, for somebody to paint, and my painter is good, but if it's somebody that does something that just did not do a good job, like a washing machine repair person, there's not one in Punta Cana, because I had 3. None of them knew what they were doing. We ended up having just to go and buy a new washing machine. So when you're asking people for recommendations, ask them, did they do a good job? Did they show up on time? Did they know what they were talking about? Would you use them again? Was the price what they said it was going to be at the end of the deal once they were finished? So don't just pass on along people who they in your phone. Put some notes in your phone, because I'm gonna be hot if I ask you for a recommendation and you give me somebody that don't show up on time, somebody that don't even know what they're talking about, what they're doing, and then try to beat me on my money. And then don't send people that's not honest to my house. And I'm not gonna send anybody that's not honest to your house, because now people are asking me for recommendations for a housekeeper. The housekeepers that I know already have jobs. I mean, I can see, if they're still available, and I'll reach out to them and see if they want to add extra work or if they have the extra time. But the other people on my phone that are housekeepers, I got X's by them. I don't recommend them, because I didn't never use the housekeeper, but I've heard things that didn't go well. So why would I refer them? You know what I mean? And so that's just something that it was like amazing to me that a person would get so upset because I said, no, I don't have anybody that I can recommend. Yes, I know a whole bunch of people, but I'm not going to recommend people to you that I would never ever use again, because then I'm just creating bad blood between us for absolutely no reason. So guys, I just wanted to share that with you, so that next time if you reach out to somebody and they say, no, I don't really have anybody to recommend, it's not because they are trying to keep them all to themselves. It's not because they don't want to share information, not because they don't know anybody. It's simply because they would not recommend them, because they're going to do a shitty job, or they're going to try to beat you out your money, and you're not going to be happy, and you're going to have to find somebody else. So we're trying to save you in the long run. That is it. All right. Don't forget, regular episodes are every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Turn on your notification bell. Ding, 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 ding. It's down there somewhere, so you can get your daily tip of the day from an expert. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow for your daily tip, and next Thursday for another full topic. All right. Take care. See you then.